Welcome back to Just Academy Mathematics channel, where we make you a mathematics genius. In this class, we are going to continue from where we stopped in our last class. We are still talking about matrix and determinant, and we are already in 3 by 3 determinant, 3 by 3 matrix determinant. And this is the second video in 3 by 3. So if you have not seen the first video, do well to watch this so that you'll be able to understand this class. So we have example 3. We have already treated example 1 and 2 in our first class under 3 by 3 matrix determinant. So this is example 3. So we'll just go straight to it. Now we are asked to, if the determinant of this is equals to this, we are asked to find the value of s, and this is from WAEC 2008 number 11B further maths. Now they can only manipulate these stuffs. It's still the same thing. It's still the same procedure. So let's go into it. We start with the first one again, as we did in our last class. So I have s minus 3, and this s minus 3 will do what? We times the word determinant. If we pick s minus 3, everything under here is out, everything under here is eliminated. We're left with what? 2 minus 4 6 minus 1. So we put it out. 2 minus 4, then 2 6 minus what? X. So this is plus. I told you the signs alternate. So if this is plus, the next one will be what? Minus. And because it's minus, minus times minus is plus. So it's going to be plus 4. Plus 4. Under normal circumstance, here is minus. But the next value that follow is minus 4. So you're having minus times minus. So here is now plus, because it's minus plus plus minus plus. The first one is plus, the second one is minus. So the minus times this minus is plus. So when we pick this 4, everything under is eliminated. Everything beside is eliminated. We are left with 2 5 2 2 6 minus x. So we have with 5 2 and what? 2 6 minus what? X. And finally, remember, plus plus minus plus. So we'll go again with so we'll go with plus 3 now. Plus 3. For plus 3, of course, when we pick 3, everything beside 3 eliminated, under 3 eliminated, we are left with 5 2 2 minus 4. 5 2 and then 2 minus 4. So this is everything here now must be equals to what? Minus 24. So this is what we are solving for now. Now let's go there. So here we have that what? X minus 3 times in what? Remember, the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix, this will times this minus this will times this. So we have 2 times this, which is 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times minus s is minus 2x minus this time this minus this minus, then 2 times minus 4 is what? Minus 8. You have minus 8 here. Plus, if you watch the last class, you should be able to know what is happening here. 5 times this 2 will give you what? Will give you 30 minus 5x minus 2 times 2 is what? 4. Plus 3, 5 times 4 is what? Minus 20, minus 2 times 2 is what? 4, equals to what? Negative 24. So we only have equations now to solve. We have just a simple equation to solve now. So let's just combine all this together. So this is s minus 3 times this plus 8 here now. So we have 12 plus 8 will give us 20. So we have 20 minus 2x, because this is plus 12 minus 2x, plus 4 is times in what? 4 is times in 30 minus 4 is what? 26 minus 5x. 26 minus 5x. Are you with me now? Now let's proceed to it. Now the next one will be what? Plus 3 times what? Minus 20 minus 4. Of course, it's minus 24. Is equals to what? negative 24. So let's open the bracket and see what happened. So we have x times 20 is what? 20x. X times 2 minus 2x is minus 2x squared. Minus 3 times 20 is minus 60. Minus 3 times minus 2x is plus 6x. Then plus 4 times 26 will give us what? Will give us 104. That is 104 minus 4 times minus 5x will give us minus 20x. Then minus 3 times 24. 24 times 3 will give us what? 72. Negative 72 is equals to what? Minus 24. So what do we do now? Obviously, it's going to be a quadratic equation. So let's arrange it properly. So we have that what? Minus 2x squared, 20x plus 6x. Or rather, 20x minus 20x is 0. Then we have plus 6x. Now let's take all the numbers. Minus 60, or let's take the first, the ones that are positive first. 104 minus 60. 104 minus 60 will give us 44. 104 minus 60. Then minus 72. Minus 72 will give us minus 28. Then when this one come here, it becomes plus. So we have minus 28 plus 24, and that will give us minus 4. So here is minus 4 is equals to what? 0. Of course, this is a simple quadratic equation. We look for two numbers we will add to give us 6, times to give us 2 times minus 2 times minus 4, which is plus 8. That is plus 8 plus 6. That will be plus 8. 2 going into 8 is 4. So that is 4 and 2. 4 and 2. 4 and 2 will work. So we have minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 2x minus 4 equals to 0. This quadratic equation, except you don't know quadratic equation, you can go and see our quadratic series. Now, this 4x plus 2x will give you this 6. I get what I'm saying? So nothing has changed. Look at this. This one is this. This 6 now is this 2. Then this is this. Then we'll factorize in pairs. What do I mean by we'll factorize in pairs? Factorize in pairs means if you look at these 2 now, what is common here? Minus 2s is common outside. What will remain here? It will remain x plus what? Plus 2. Or rather, no. Since here is plus, it will remain s minus 2, not plus 2. S minus 2. Because minus times minus will give you plus. This time this will give you this. This time this will give you this. So in these 2, what is common? Of course, plus 2 will be outside. What will remain? S minus 2. Notice that if you open the bracket, you get back to this. This time this will give you this. This time this will give you this. The 2 brackets must be the same. If the 2 brackets are the same, let's bring out the common bracket. S minus 2, what will remain? It will remain minus 2s plus 2 equals to 0. So can we conclude this? Yes. Therefore, what does this mean? This means that minus 2, s minus 2 is equals to 0, and minus 2s plus 2 is also equals to 0. So this means that s is equals to 1, and if you collect like terms now, of course, you have that s is equals to what? Minus 2 divided by minus 2. So we conclude that when s is 1, also s is equals to what? When s is 2, not 1, here is 2. Bring this one here, you have 2. S is equals to what? Plus 1. So those are the 2 answers to this equation. This minus 2 come here, give you plus 2. This one come here, give you minus 2. Divide both sides by minus 2. You have that S is equals to 1. So can you see the procedure to this now? So it's not really, they will just keep manipulating it. It's still the same thing, but they just manipulate it around. Okay, let's solve one more for this class in order to conclude this 3x3 matrix determinant. In our next class, I will show you how to solve a 4x4 determinant. Just one example. Now, look at this now. Let's not waste time with this. We know the procedure already. Now, they say find the value for t for which the determinant of this matrix is 0. What they are saying is that we should find t when the determinant, what do we mean by the determinant? This is the determinant. When you have this like this, This is plus t minus 4. This is minus 1. This is 3. This is 0, t plus 1, 4. Then this is 0, t, then t minus 2 is equals to 0. That is what it means. The determinant of this equals to 0. And what is the determinant of this? Determinant of this, we know what to do, of course. You pick the first one. Pick the first one, which is what? Which is t minus 4 times in what? When you pick this first one, every element here is out. Every element beside is out. We're left with what? We're left with t plus 1 over 4. And we're left with t over t minus 2. Are you with me now? Then we pick the second one. The second one is 0. And anything times by 0 is 0. So there is no need. The third one is also 0. Anything times by 0 is 0. So the next two is irrelevant. There is no need putting it, because at the end of the day, 0 times it will give you 0. For the third one, 0 times it will give you 0. So actually, this is the only thing we are solving for, equals to 0. So of course, this means t minus 4 times n, you know the implication of this now. This is this time this minus this time this. So that will give us what? T plus 1 times t minus 2 minus t times 4 is equals to 0. So let's see. This will give us t minus 4 bracket t times 1 is what? T squared. Then t times minus 2 is what? Minus 2t. 1 times t is what? T. And 1 times minus 2 is minus 2. 4 times t times 4 is what? T times 4 is what? Minus 4 minus 4t is equals to 0. So finally, what do we have here? We have that t minus 4 times, let's see, this is t squared. This and this will give me what? Okay, let's start with this. Minus 2t plus t is minus t. Minus t minus 3t should be minus 5t. Then minus 2 equals to 0. So let's factorize this. Add to give us minus 5 times to give us minus 2. Add to give us minus 5. Is there anything like that? Times to give us minus 2. So example 3, you can see example 3 is the same procedure. It's the same thing we are expected to do here. The same procedure regardless of how it's looking. Now, what are we going to do? They say that we are to find the value of P for which the determinant of matrix is 0. If the determinant of this matrix is 0, what is P? Of course, you know that determinant because that is the matrix form now. And the determinant means if it's like this, P minus 4 minus 1, 3, 0, P plus 1, 4, 0, 1, P minus 2 is equals to 0. That is what they are saying there. Now we have to find the value of P. Now, we know what the procedure will start with this now, of course. Start with P minus 4 times and what? Of course, when we pick P, everything under P is eliminated. Beside P is eliminated. So we are left with what? Sorry, this should be determinant. But we can go straight. We are left with this, and this, which is this times this now. P plus 1 times P minus 2 minus 1 times 4. Then the next one will go with, this is plus P minus 4. The next one is minus 0. But there is no need showing the one of minus 0 because 0 times everything will give you 0. And there is no need showing the next one also. It will give you 0. These two is irrelevant because at the end of the day, when you times it with 0, you get 0. So this is only what we're working with. Equals to what? 0. So all we need to do now is to solve the equation. We have that P minus 4 bracket. If you open this bracket, you will get what? P square, P times minus 2 minus 2P, 1 times P plus P, 1 times minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 is equals to 0. So, of course, we proceed. P minus 4 times in what? P square. Of course, these two will give us what? Minus P, and these two will give us what? Minus 6 equals to 0. It's not advisable for you to open this bracket. Factorize only this one inside this big bracket. So I have P minus 4. To factorize this, we'll look for two numbers we'll add to give us minus 1 times to give us 6. That should be minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 will give us minus 1. Minus 3 times 2 will give us minus 6. So we'll replace it with this P. We'll have that P square, this P. Look at it here. Then this minus P will replace with it minus 3P plus 2P minus 6 equals to 0. Nothing has changed. This P square, look at it. This minus P is this 2. 3P minus 3P plus 2P is still minus P. This is this. So let's factorize in pairs. The first pair here, what is common? P is outside, what will remain? P minus 3. 2 is outside, what will remain? P minus 3. Of course, equals to 0. Then what this means is that P minus 4 brackets, if you take the common bracket here, which is P minus 3 out, what will remain? It will remain P plus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, we conclude that from here now we can say that P minus 4 is equals to 0, P minus 3 is equals to 0, and P plus 2 is equals to 0. So what that means is that P is equals to 4, P is equals to 3, and P is equals to minus 2. So these are the three possibilities or the three answers of P. So we have 4, we have minus 2, and we have 3. And that should be option B. And that should be option B. That is 4, minus 2, and 3. So that is it for this class. Make sure you see the next class. In the next class, I'm going to show you a whole 4x4 determinant. 4x4, not 3x3. So make sure you see that class. And more importantly, if you are not following us on our platforms, YouTube and Facebook, make sure you do so. The handle is Just Academy Mathematics. Then if you want one-on-one tutorial, you want me to teach you, or you want any of Just Academy tutors to tutor you one-on-one on any topic at all in maths, then reach out to us via our WhatsApp contact showing on the screen. See you in our next class. Bye.